Hey guys, I wanted to drop this video today. Honestly, I wasn't even thinking about it, but today is Father's Day. I wanted to go ahead and give a huge shout out to all the fathers out there doing their thing, teaching their kids, how to get down in life. And really, it's very important because at the end of the day, this is the one day that all the fathers get appreciated. And I just want to give a big shout out, and we've done shout outs to mothers and things like that, but today is the Father's Day, right? Today's Father's Day. It's a huge day, and honestly, I don't think it gets enough attention. And, I think a lot of the reason why I'm successful, in fact, I would say 99% of the reason why I'm successful, I think God gifted me with an amazing father that taught me the right things to do in life. And when I say the right things, I'm not talking about business. I'm not talking about, how to do SEO and how to build a website. That's not what my father taught me. My father taught me certain characteristics, certain disciplines, I guess you could say. The art of being disciplined on its own was a huge thing. And the true reason why I'm making this video is not for what you see in the title. The true reason is because I do want to take a time and really just appreciate fathers. And I think all of us wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for our fathers. And, no matter how old we are or how young we are, we all should take time, whether dead or alive, to appreciate our fathers. And, like I said, fathers are huge contributors to our society, and they just don't get enough credit. And I also want to give a shout out to all the mothers out there filling the positions of some fathers. Unfortunately, some fathers are locked up in prisons, have been passed away, whether because of sicknesses or diseases or for other reasons. And there's some mothers holding it down out there for the whole entire for essentially the two parents. So I want to give a shout out to the mothers who are also filling the role of the fathers as well. And it's a hard world out there. I'm not saying everything is perfect. A lot of things aren't perfect. But for everybody out there who is doing what they're doing, I want to give a shout out to everybody out there. And hopefully, one day I could be a father too. I can't wait for that day. But for now, let's get straight into the video. Happy Father's Day to everybody. Let's go ahead and get started. So in today's video, I do want to show you guys this Father's Day t-shirts that have made money online. We're going to calculate the profits. We're going to see what's going on. And we're, going to enjoy. The reason why I'm making this video also is these style videos. I've made these style videos before where I show certain designs and how much money they make is just pure inspiration. A lot of the times, at least me personally, I can't speak for other people, but when I see things like this succeeding and achieving high numbers, especially in the very beginning of my journey, I needed ways to motivate myself. And I realized that for me, why did I even get into business in the first place, was to make money. And at the time, I used to look at different websites. I used to motivate myself by looking at different websites, and I used to predict their sales, and I used to do all these different things to motivate myself. Well, this is a software called Merchant Informer that essentially is a very accurate sales predictor, and it takes things like the bestseller ranking into account and things like that, and it scours all of Amazon.com showing us the results. Now, if you're new to the channel, you may not know what Merchant Informer is. Maybe you've heard about it from another channel, maybe you haven't. So now you know. There's a whole bunch of different tools. I know I said I was going to come out with videos where I would talk about each individual tool, do tutorials. We haven't got around to that yet. I'm sure that will happen in the future. But I figured I'd make this video just for the inspiration side of it. So you see this design here. Clearly, it has 0 ratings, so that means it's a top seller. That means it was made this year. It's called Top Papa Birthday Gunjet Father's Day Funny 80s Father Air T-shirt. And you can see here the price is $15.95. If we go over here to the merch by Amazon profit royalties chart, and I want to go ahead and see where that is. Let's go ahead and I want to see the chart that shows how much money you make for each t-shirt. Here we go. The shirt is sold for $15.95, and the minimum here is we have listed $15.99 for $2.21 in profit. Now, since it's 95, it was sold for 95. That means you take 4 cents off, so roughly $2.16 per sale. So if we go over here to calculator $2.16 per sale, and we have here an estimation of 72 sales. I think that this shirt will generate more than that just because of the season, right? And we're approaching the end of the season. Maybe if we came a week before, there would be a lot more sales for this t-shirt and for all the other Father's Day shirts. But you could see here, $2.16. Let's just assume that it's 72 sales, right? This shirt generated $155, right? That's pretty amazing. Now, $155, some people might look at it and say, what a joke. What's $155 going to do? You know, what's that? At the end of the day, guys, some passive income is passive income. If you make a penny in passive income, it's still passive income. Now, the whole point is that you accumulate over time. You work hard to build and build and build. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you guys and act like, you know, there could be one design that could change your life, which there could be. I mean, we've shown designs before in the past that generates 6, 7, 8 grand a month just from one design. And that's profit too. That's not even sales, but profit. But let's talk about the statistics behind that. What's the likelihood of that happening? It's highly unlikely. I mean, I'm not saying that nobody can't do it. I mean, there are people here watching this that probably have that or will have that. But what I'm trying to say here is that this is inspiration. Any kind of income we can look towards is a goal. You know, everybody watching this, the day you make your first sale should be a festival. Like, it should be a party. It should be a huge day. Because you are entering a world that you can never close, a door that you can never close, because now you know what it feels like to not ask, quote-unquote, the man for your income. Now you're in a situation where you've created it yourself, and it's a very special feeling. It's a very special experience. So $155 for the Top Papa shirt. Let's go ahead and take a look here at this next shirt. This next shirt right here, Biker Dad Motorcycle Father's Day design for t-shirts. The price is $19.98, so a little bit more on the profit. But you could tell here, because of the ratings, this shirt has been around for a little while, for a few years. We could actually check the stats behind it. I don't want to check all the details, but let's see what we got here. We have details. It's updating the details. You can see here how the sales all the way started back here since January. The ranking, the higher the sale, it died off a little bit, then it gets a little bit higher in the sales ranking. Essentially, guys, when the ranking goes like this, when it goes downward here, that means there's more sales. So this is a t-shirt that gets sales relatively all year round, right? But it becomes more popular during certain periods of time of the year. So you could see here in December, ton of t-shirts being sold around Christmas, around the time now. Here it says an estimated of 53 sales. Now, this is a t-shirt because of the details that we took a look at the shirt, right? We can say, okay, this t-shirt is generating much more income long term. If we go over here, we can't really predict that because of the number of years that this design has been showing up, right? We can't really predict that. It's a recent creation. A few days ago, this design was created. But a design like this has been around for years. So if we take this approach of the 53 sales here, we just clear this. We have $19.98, which on the chart means somewhere here. So $5.22 roughly is the income, right? Is the royalties. $5.22. And by the way, I want to say this. This is kind of like being a music artist, right? Like you sit in your studio, you produce a piece of work, and that piece of work will pay you in perpetuity, forever. Now, it might not pay you as much, but it will pay you in perpetuity, and you could take that piece of art, you could put it on multiple sites. Just how an artist, a rapper, a singer takes their music and puts it on multiple sites. They put it on Spotify, they put it on iTunes, they put it on YouTube, they put it on whatever, SoundCloud, right? They can get paid from all those different sites. You can get paid as well from doing this, right? Putting your design on multiple different sites. You have TeePublic, you have Amazon, you have Redbubble. And the number one thing that I said, guys, when I was talking about the courses, the TeePublic course, the Redbubble tag course, all this kind of stuff, the Zazzle tag course even, you don't want to tag all the different, places the same. You don't want to put the same tags across every single site. That's going to cause more harm than good because these sites are different. But let's go ahead and take a look here. We have 53 estimated sales. We multiply this by 53, and that's $276 on the shirt. Now, ironically enough, this shirt was ranked higher, but because it was cheaper, guys, it generated less profit than the other one, right? So I want you guys to know that. So the other shirt generated $155 in profit based on the estimation here, and this one generates $276. So more than $100 more, $120 more. The reason why is, like I said, it's very clear, is because of the price. And a lot of the times, guys, imagine you're a customer and you're looking to buy a product. If you just simply find two designs that you really, really like, right, and one is drastically higher than the other, then you'll select the cheaper one, assuming you like both of them. But let's say there's a whole bunch of mediocre designs and there's one that really, really stands out, but it costs more. You're typically going to pay more for the one that costs more. That's why my recommendation is judge accordingly, judge unbiasedly. Go to the website, see where your design holds up amongst the competition. If your design is more attractive than the competition, then it's fair game. Charge more for your product. Take home more of that money, right? So $276, imagine, like by the slow months, it would be like half of it, right? Half of that $276. This product could potentially upwards generate, let's go ahead and clear here, times 12 times $276 could potentially clear $3,000 a year just off one shirt. Now, obviously, there's ups and downs, so this is just an estimation, but still, right? This is a newer design. We can see here it has 15 reviews. Let's go ahead and click on the details, and I'm just curious, because this is why I like Merchant Forum. I can see the details. So, yeah, this design has been around for a while, since November, right? And it's been getting sales up and down, up and down, up and down. If we see this up and down, that means we see a sale that can switch the trajectory, right? So, like here, probably got a few orders, and then boom, the next, then up and down, up and down. So we see that. And we also see how the price changes affect the sales, right? So here around May 17th, there was a price change, shot down the price significantly from $19.95 to $15, created a whole bunch of sales, right? Which when this happens, guys, it means that the design has been generating traffic, right? For the sales to change like this immediately based on price, that means once again the design has been generating been generating traffic, and the traffic essentially adapted to the price change, which essentially increased in sales. Then the sales started to decrease again as the pricing went up, and then he shot down the price again to a crazy low price. I'm not even sure if that's a glitch. $6.99. I don't understand that. That should be a glitch because that shouldn't even be realistic. But you could see here the price is back to normal. Maybe it was something within Amazon that did this. I don't know, to force the ranking. But then again, we know that the ranking is controlled by the review system. So who knows here, but we could see the sales go up and down. I know $6.99 here has to be something wrong with that. Maybe you guys can weigh in on that, but very, very interesting to me. So that's interesting, and you got all kinds of designs here, right? And notice the thing, it's not and this is what I always say, guys, when you get into merch by Amazon, Redbubble, all these different websites, you want to get a little creative with your approach, right? You can see here, this says Biker Dad, right? That's a segment of dads out there. The top papa, jet flying, fathers kind of thing. That's a segment of fathers as well. Here we have like a picture of a mountain, and it says father figure. That's a segment of dads for dads as well. Here we have soccer dads, right? Maybe it's a soccer family, right? That's a segment of dads as well. Here we have the golf father. Maybe the father goes out there and golfs on a Sunday, a nice Saturday, goes out for a cigar, a drink with some friends, and goes out golfing. Maybe that dad resonates with golfing. The kid knows that, buying it for their father, buying it for the mother. Not mother. Sorry, that was a whole different thing. Buying it for their father, right? Thor, which is like it's like a play on words, right? Because you have father and then you have Thor, right? Maybe the dad is interested in the the Viking mythology, not mythology, but the Viking history, right? maybe that's something of interest, and that maybe that, does something. So you could see here all the designs that were really creative. They're just not blanket statements of Happy Father's Day, right? There's some sort of aspect that makes them different. Here you have a anime shirt that relates to fathers. That's pretty cool as well. That's another sector. Maybe there's some dads out there that, really, really like anime, and the family knows that. The point here is that all the designs here have something in common. And it's not their price, it's not their design quality, but more importantly, it's that they're creative and they think outside the box when it comes to these designs. And like I said, this creates inspiration for us. We could see things here that maybe would have not caught our attention earlier. So something that I like to do at times when I'm thinking of designing something and I just can't think of an idea, right? I'll search my design here. Even though I'm not even going to post on Amazon, I'll search for what's here, what's selling, because I want to see what's capturing people's attention and what can spark my interest, what can spark my ideas, my thoughts to make something, right? That's all I got to say, all right? I'll talk to you guys later. Happy Father's Day. Enjoy your family. Enjoy your fathers. I will be making a video later on today that, is a different video, but I wanted to really, really push this video out. Like I said, not for the tips, partly for the inspiration, but mostly for Father's Day today, to show appreciation to all the fathers out there, because like I said, the world that we live in wouldn't be the same without them. All right, talk to you guys later. Peace out. Bye.